Alright, for 17.2, this is also going to be hopefully pretty short. This right here says reflections. Oh, there we go. Reflections. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. And the essential question is, how do you draw the image of a figure under a reflection? Alright, so here's our first figure we're looking at. We're looking at this blue figure A, B, C, D. And we're going to reflect it over two lines. Okay, we're just kind of doing two different problems at once. And just to kind of see what reflections is. So, essentially, to reflect over this green line, which is y equals -2, we're going to take this shape and we're going to flip it over the line. Alright, we're taking the shape and we're flipping it over the line. So how we're going to do that, though, is a little bit of a... We're kind of going to think about it in our heads and how we're doing it. So this C, we're going to count how far it is away from the line, and then we're going to count how far... We're going to count that far away. So let's see, C is 1, 2, 3 away. So then to get my C prime, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 away. And this point right here is going to be my C prime, because it is also 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Alright, to get my D prime, I'm going to count how far that point is away from my line of reflection, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So I'm going to go 5 more away to get my D prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got right here my coordinate point D prime. Okay. Now I need to get A and B, which I don't know that I'm going to have enough room for them, so let's see. We'll try it out. Okay, I'm going to erase all these red marks so we don't get confused on counting. And these guys so we don't get confused on counting. So all we have so far is C prime and D prime. And we need to translate or reflect, actually, the A and B coordinate points. So A, we're going to count how far it is away from the line of reflection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8 away, which means to get to our point, our next point, we need to go 8 away again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and we get our point A, because that's the one we were just looking at. But now remember, since it is translated, it's A prime. Okay. And this is a distance of 8, because we want 8 and 8. The distance to be equal. Because if you think about how far you stand away from a mirror, if you stand further away from a mirror, like 6 feet, your reflection is going to appear that you're 6 feet away from the mirror. Right? So 6 feet, 6 feet. If I get closer to a mirror, like this video, I appear that I'm closer. So let's say I'm 1 foot away right now. It looks like I'm 1 foot away. If I take a step back, I'm 2 feet away, and it looks like I'm 2 feet away. Right? So we're reflecting it over these axes. Okay? So that we don't get confused, I'm going to erase all our counting marks. Alright, we got one last point. We got point B. So we're counting how far it is away. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that was 9. So we're going 9 down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we actually didn't quite have enough. We're going to put a little 9th down here. 9. Alright, so we have 9 and 9, and we finally get our last coordinate point, which we just translated to B. So right here we're going to have B prime, which means that when we connect all of our prime points, A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime, we're going to get our reflected image that has been reflected over the line of reflection. Line of reflection. Okay, so if we connect these, boom, 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 boom. It's been taken here and flipped over. Okay, next thing, we're going to reflect it on a different part. We're going to reflect over the purple line. So we're going to reflect A first. Alright, so when we reflect A, we're looking, how far is it away from this line of reflection? Well, it's 1 away. So So to get to our new point, we go 1 away, and we get A prime. Cool. That was easy. Alright, for D, let's do D. We go 1 to get to our line of reflection, so we go 1 to get to our new coordinate point, D prime. Alright? And then we got 2 more. We've got B and C. So for B, let's count how far we have to go to get to our line of reflection. 1, 2, 3. So to get to our B prime, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We've got our point. B prime. Good. And then last one, we need C prime. So we're going to count here. 1, 2, 3 to the line of reflection. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 to get our new coordinate point, which is C prime. Okay, I'm going to erase the red just so we don't confuse it, because that was just us counting. Alright, and we have our new image after it has been reflected over the purple line of symmetry. So notice this image has just been reflected or flipped over that line. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna show for reflections. And I'm just gonna give you some rules that you can use when given a reflection, just like we did with the transformations. So we have 4 rules because we have 4 lines that they're typically reflected over. Right? So reflection rules. Okay. Rule, description, and diagram. Okay, so if you are going to reflect across the x-axis, right? The rule is going to say that you're going to change your y's. So your x's and y's become, the x's are going to stay the same, but your y's are going to change or flip or become opposites. Okay, and a diagram of the x-axis, or where you would be reflecting over, I'll do in just a second. So let's do this. Across y-axis, that's another one. And it's pretty similar, right? Our x's and our y's. Our x's are now the ones flipping, and our y's are staying the same. Okay. Now we've got across the line